when I was a young man, adolescent, 12 and under, my daddy would travel a lot. And he would be gone sometimes 2 weeks. It may have been a little longer, but just weeks, not months, but weeks. And oftentimes me and my mother would get into it. And she'd be on the phone telling my daddy that Howard III was hard-headed. He been cutting up, he been disobedient. And a lot of times I have to get on the phone and my daddy would scold me over the phone and let me know what was imminent. And you know what was imminent. With my daddy, the wages of sin was death. See, my daddy represented God. And that's what you represent, black man. You represent God. And so, me being hard-headed or confused, standing my ground, because oftentimes, sometimes a woman is frustrated and she see the father and the child, it could be the son or the daughter, and she takes it out on the child, her frustration. A lot of times the woman would do that. But anyway, sometimes me and my mom would get into it when my daddy was abroad. But I'll never forget one day my daddy came home. He had already talked to me on the phone now. And so now it was time for him to deliver. We were back there in the bedroom and he was cross-examining me. And I was standing before my daddy frustrated, just, in my mind I'm being mistreated, I'm not guilty of what the report my mother gave him. And so I'm standing before my daddy with my fist balled up, my right hand balled up. And I'm looking my dad in his eye and I'm holding back the tears. I'm really looking angry. You see how I look now. I'm a serious looking brother, and I've always been a serious looking brother. I come from a serious goddamn family. And so anyway, my daddy took the time while I chastised him, and my daddy's hand was big. His hand bigger than mine. You see how big, thick my hand, my daddy's hand, put mine in the shame. Anyway, I'm standing before my daddy being chastised, and I'm just frustrated. I'm taking it in, but my posture now, you got to look at it from his perspective. I'm 11, 12 years old. I'm standing before my dad now. I wasn't no little runt now. I was lean and mean, but I was tall. Let's say I'm about 5'7" at that age. I'm talking about 11, 12 now. And so, I'm standing on my goddamn fist, and I'm looking my dad in the face, and I'm just holding it in. And so put yourself in his shoes. Hear your son looking at you mean, he ain't crying or whatnot. He ain't begging, he ain't saying please, and he got his fist balled up. I want you to know that my daddy grabbed me. I don't know if it was his right or his left hand. I probably weighed about 120 pounds at that time. I was lean and mean. And I was strong as a motherfucker. Lean and mean. I want you to know that my dad lifted me off the ground with one hand and commenced to push me through a wooden door. I mean, this door had levers and slap. Break the slash in me. See, when his right eye, sometimes they say the left eye go to jump. I believe my daddy's right eye. Good God Almighty. I had hell to pay. And so I'm going to relate that to the Old Testament in the Bible when you had a child that was insolent and would not hear thee, would not obey, would not conform. They said to take that child, custom to take that child to the elders, the people who represented God, the people who spoke as God. And when he would not hear them, they would take him to the wall. You know what they did, no? They put that child out of his misery. They took up stones, beloved, and they killed that child. Now I'm speaking to those of you who are spiritual. Say that you know God, you walk with God. You know, you are a practitioner. You're not just a hearer only. What is a stone? Every word I say to you is overstood on a multitude of levels. What is a stone? Nigga, when you come into the knowledge of the truth, nothing by any means shall harm you. Did you hear what I said? Learn how to read, nigga.